Hello everyone, I'm Marko Virtanen, DBC Physio in Finland. I'm physiotherapist and also orthopedic manual therapist, and now we are going to see how the EMG flexion relaxation test and the EMG fatigue tests are done. Okay, first of all we have to put the patient's height and weight to get the correct fatigue test loading. We just have to click the flexion relaxation and then weight in kilos, height in centimeters, and then click OK. And then when we choose the EMG endurance dynamic test, it gives us a test weight. Here 26 plates. Okay, first of all, putting the electrodes on patient's back. First one is going to L5 transfer processes, and the second one a little bit wider on S1 level. Okay? So first one is the L5. I can find the pre-sacral joint space over here, and the L5 is just a little bit above. And as you can see, the patient has a little bit flexed of the lumbar spine, because when we are doing the extension test, the electrodes will stay on. Okay, and the left side. Just close to the spinal process, on top of the transfer process. And the S1 level. There you go. And the ground electrodes just further enough away from those electrodes against the ilium bone. Okay? Okay, putting the cords in, just to make sure that you have the right ones. As you see, R is for the right side. The red electrodes goes here, and the ground one over there. Same thing with the left one. Red ones on top of the multifidus muscles, and the ground one over there. These electrodes are so low because of the multifidus muscle mass. It's quite low, and if you put it a little bit higher, there is iliocostalis and longissimus muscles, and we don't want to test those ones. The iliocostalis and longissimus muscles are just attaching through the fascia over this area. And the EMG values should be in flexion under 15 microvolts. Now you see there is approximately 4 and 3 left and right side. Okay, and then when the patient extends, goes up, should relax, and the extension, keep your chin against your chest and push your pelvis forward. EMG relaxation in extension should be under 20 microvolts. And it's quite close. There might be some problems on the left side. As you can see, it stays like 22-25 microvolts. Okay, and back to stand up normally. The LTE device is set up for the previous measurements what we have done, and then we have put the test loading 26 plates. Okay, and for the fatigue test we have to limit the range in 25 degrees of flexion and 5 degrees of extension. Then when we start the fatigue test, I'm just going to use a metronome with 60 beats in a minute. And I asked the patient to start the test, just hitting the blockers with every beat. Okay? You can start. And try to get the rhythm. When the patient has the right rhythm, then just push the start button and the test will begin. Definitely. The test will last 90 seconds, and what I should do is check the coordination and make sure the patient is hitting the blockers with every beat. If the patient misses the coordination or the beeps, I'm going to give 2 corrections, and with third one the test is over. But before that one, or if the patient is not able to make the whole test, I will ask the patient to tell me first if he's going to stop before the 90 seconds. I'm able to push the stop button before he ends the test because the device is just counting the last 4 seconds of this exercise. You don't have to put more emphasis on the time because it's already one value for the test. Okay, and you can stop. Thank you. Okay, then we are going to input values in the software. The flexion relaxation test, upright standing posture was approximately left side 10, right side a little bit less, 7. Full flexion, left side was 4 and the right side was 3 microvolts. Hyperextension, the left side was a little bit over 20, so 24, and the right side was approximately 15. Then we are able to see that abnormal muscle activity. There is no abnormalities in flexion, but in extension there is because the value is over 20 microvolts. Then hit the OK. And then the fatigue test. We are going to put the initial values left side. It's the begin values. Left side is 168, right side is 153. Delta value is the change. It's on the left side is 51 and the right side is 45. And the patient was able to make the whole 90-second test. And then we are able to choose the coordination during endurance, and it was normal. Now the fatigability shows the change approximately 20. It's abnormal because these values are a little bit too high. So basically the patient's fatigability is abnormal, so he just should train the endurance for the multifidus muscles.